The JHS Good Vibrations Chorus Vibrato is part of the Beach Boys Studio Effects collection. Now, this collection is a collaboration between 3 different companies, JHS, Keeley, and Benson, and between the 3 of them, they designed 5 different products that exemplify gear and sounds that are era-specific to the Beach Boys and their iconic recordings. Now, this also coincides with a Disney Plus documentary about the Beach Boys' history. The 5 pieces of gear are Sweetwater-exclusives, which means you can only get them at Sweetwater. There's a link to this pedal as well as the whole collection below in the description. Let's take a look. This is a bulb-driven chorus vibrato circuit. The chorus vibrato switch lets you choose between chewy psychedelic and classic warble. As for the controls, there's an overall volume, there's an intensity, which is the depth of the vibrato, and speed, which controls the rate of the vibrato. Okay, let's hear the bypass sound. I'm playing a PRS Modern Eagle 5 into a Fender Tone Master Twin, and here is the Good Vibrations bypassed. The slow chorus setting is the most familiar and distinctive sound associated with this type of circuit, but the vibrato side has a lot to offer on its own. The faster, warbly settings are great, effecty kind of textures, but they're on the extreme side. They are very cool, though. One of my favorite new settings is this very slow, shallow vibrato that adds a subtle, hypnotic flow. Thank you, Josh. It's great for adding motion to held chords, arpeggios, patterns, and even chord solo guitar. Okay, historically, you can make the argument that the bulb-driven chorus vibrato was commercially available after the Beach Boys' most creatively fertile and groundbreaking albums were recorded. Not that they weren't still doing great work in the late 60s, but it's not as highly regarded historically. Now that being said, bulb-driven chorus vibrato certainly was available and likely used in this later period recorded output. So, in JHS's and specifically Josh's defense, there's a precedent for this as a commemorative piece. More importantly, if you have the opportunity, how do you not make a vibrato pedal called Good Vibrations for the Beach Boys? I mean, the pun is just sitting there. It's way too good. This chance only comes along once and you gotta take it. If you want to get deep details of the Beach Boys collection, there's a great interview on Sweetwater's YouTube channel with Josh Scott of JHS, Robert Keeley of Keeley Electronics, and Chris Benson of Benson Amps. They talk about how this whole project started, how they decided what to make, and the process of designing and building each piece for the collection. Check the link in the description. Thanks for checking out the Sweetwater-exclusive JHS Good Vibrations with me. For more info, reach out to your Sweetwater sales engineer or head over to sweetwater.com. Thanks.